All right, welcome, Divine Family of Light. I hope everybody can hear me. How's everyone doing with the high energies? I wanted to be able to assist anyone with the high frequencies that are coming through. So we're going to do Ascension Q&A guidance, GodSource Soul Consciousness Embodiment. This is going to be a light encoded, and there's so many beautiful downloads and frequencies, new templates, new energies, new energy shifting right now within the collective consciousness of the universal bodies and also the planetary bodies right now. So I wanted to just welcome everybody on. If anyone feels as if that you need just some inner guidance, so it'd be more inner guidance. Today we want to kind of shift back. So we're going to shift back. Kind of like back and forth, but we decided that we're going to shift a little bit backwards of what we were doing before. So we want to assist anybody with a short frequency light encoded download and then also a deprogramming in the field. And it seems as if we'll be able to kind of work through a 360-degree to be able to assist anybody. I think about 3 to 4 people. Me and my husband kind of just kind of tuning in. There'll probably be about 3 to 4 people, and then we'll be on next week too as well. Me and him will work through your system in a 360-degree. Most of the templates that will be coming in is going to be GodSource consciousness embodiment, connecting into the inner heart, and then deprogramming old matrices. Old matrices that are in the collective consciousness that are kind of keeping us in a sense in holds and in frequency inner holds, so like energetic holds in a sense, in order for us to be able to move forward. So this will just be shifting paradigms, old patterns, old matrices. I'm not really going to say false matrices, but we'll just say unconscious matrices, duality systems, polarity systems, light and dark systems, different types of mind control system is really coming up in the collective consciousness in order for us to really recognize what is mind control within these groups, many different groups too as well. And I'm going to say all old systems and old experiments of the old system, old earth systems, old energy in the past 2,000 years that keeps going, keeps recreating. So it's all about creating new in this now. So creation of new templates, new matrices, holding a beautiful space within that is pure God source consciousness, God source soul consciousness embodiment, avatar conscious embodiment, Christ conscious embodiment, whatever it is that you choose. There is no right or wrong path. And that's one of the matrices we do want to work through, is that the mind control systems of the transmissions and the collective consciousness that is still transmitting mind control and control systems into these matrices. And that's actually what we see, is that there is no right or wrong path. Your heart is pure and open always, so everything is perfect in the way that it is. Okay, so kind of moving through those old templates and shifting together as a community and a collective consciousness community, just kind of holding that space that everything is perfect in your elevation. The next thing we're going to be deprogramming has been coming up in the collective consciousness, that there is no test. Okay, so removing from tests, there is what we call choice. It seems like it's very connected to right and wrong, light and dark, true, not true, these type of belief systems. So the true 0 point, that universal grade, universal soul embodiment, or the multiverse soul embodiment, God conscious source embodiment, prime creator source embodiment, is the embodiment of the space of 0 point. 0 point is no beliefs. None whatsoever. It is a stillness of the mind. It is a oneness. It is unity consciousness. It is nothing exists, that you exist as everything interconnected to God source consciousness, prime creator consciousness. There is no ego, that it is like a stillness, that you exist in all times and spaces, and all spaces and time, that everything becomes one. It becomes a one unified field. It becomes just that one center. There's no beliefs. There's no light and dark. There's no polarity systems. So this keeps coming up in the collective consciousness If you want to kind of connect to the stillness, unity, what does that frequency feel like? What does those templates feel like? What does that consciousness feel like? You want to be able to open up your centers and just to be able to embody, have that beautiful embodiment, opening your heart as God's source, prime creator, universal, being connected to everything and the all. The recreation and the recreation of these patterns, so we have about 150 years. With the shifts that have come in the past 3 weeks, and I do have a list from the Andromedan galaxy, the different shifts that were coming in. So June 22nd, 2023 was a huge shift for us. We have 150 years uh, for the ascension, okay, here on this planet. 71423 is another huge shift in the collective consciousness. Now we can continue recorrecting the timelines, but the ascension is about your inner unified field, you returning to pure God consciousness, soul embodiment, your light bodies. It really is your ascension connecting to your light bodies, activating your light bodies, activate team Merkaba fields, and to be able to raise your vibrational frequency, returning to the God source consciousness, or the Amani God source consciousness. There should be nothing else that matters in that space. Okay. And that just, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to right now, but it will. You will be able to embody it and to be able to feel it maybe in the future. Maybe it doesn't resonate right now, but you will know it's really about your ascension and returning to God's source consciousness, prime creator, whatever resonates with you, universal avatar consciousness. And that is what we were bringing through today. We have a few more windows that we are looking at. And you can say different windows for recorrections of timelines, and that will be October 26, 2028. So if you want, you can write this down. That will be another huge shift. Major new templates, major energies, major frequencies coming through. You will have another path of choosing, and it's another choice. So you will have to be able to see what does that feel like, what does that resonate in the heart field. October 7th, 2036 is going to be another huge event, a huge shift for the collective consciousness. I mean, you can say the collective consciousness, but it's going to be more universal bodies within this universe. And then also in the planetary body systems too as well. There'll be another recorrection of timelines, the ones that came in to recorrect the timeline, but it's by choice. So it is choice. What do you choose? And that's the universe, right? So that's the free will coming in. August 29th, 2048. And that will be your next window. Another huge shift in the collective consciousness. And August 9th, 2042 is going to be a huge shift within the planetary systems and also the universal body systems. Okay, so like we said, it really is going to be a choice. We can recorrect a timeline, but it will have to come from a place of pure God consciousness and pure consciousness embodiment. And then we all have our shifting and our choices, of course. So just see if you can open up, just being ready for those huge shifts in the planetary systems, planetary events. A lot of us will be recorrecting timelines, and there's a lot of shifts in the planet. There will be lots of collective grid systems, and it does seem like it will keep amping up until it shifts and to purge and to clear and to cleanse and to be able to do everything that it's supposed to, but it will unify in a unified field, and it will. So collapsing these matrices, collapsing these grid systems, working through different time warps, different warps in time too as well. There's a lot coming through, beautiful codes, beautiful energies, beautiful frequencies, new systems, new DNA, new root races. It's really profound experience as we're able to access the higher multidimensional Earth systems. And that's from within inside of us. It is with inside of the physical body, it's with inside the Merkaba fields, it's with inside of the super quantum computer system fields. Most of us will go to a full body system and it will break down. It's not a Merkaba field anymore. That's a beautiful experience too as well. Deprogramming, shifting, and releasing old patterns. It's okay if you go backward, forwards, and all over the place too as well. Just seeing how you can raise your vibrational frequency, opening your heart, maintaining just a beautiful present state. You don't have to feel as if you have to be happy or um, excited, or these type of vibrational frequencies. That's not always going to be true. Those of us that are masters usually can be very still and silent. And the reason why we're still and silent is so we're able to tune into the frequencies of the universe. So it's kind of like, just kind of flow and to flow in the heart and flow in your heart center. Avatar consciousness, Christed avatar consciousness codes are coming through the 144. There is a gate system past the 144 system, meaning that we release, and we do release all of the soul groups in order for us to go higher. And you can say it's higher, it's not really higher, it's for us to embody the next systems, next light body systems for our ascension. So the 144 systems is 144 modads, which is the avatar consciousness. Once you're able to release that avatar system, you'll be able to upgrade, and you will keep upgrading, and most of the time we just keep upgrading and upgrading, and we release those soul groups. Okay, so just remember that too. See if you're able to open up and to expand, and to remember this too as well, that you don't have to stay in those systems, so you're able to keep elevating. Elevation in consciousness, or just elevation to the connection to the universe, multiverse systems, and then the higher universes of God. So just keep seeing if you're able to keep elevating and expanding. New discoveries. Gershon Teresa Nakati. New discoveries, inner discoveries. Do not get stuck in the same systems over and over and over and over and over again, over and over and over and over again. Kind of pay attention to that. Really pay attention to those frequencies that are coming in. See how you can elevate and expand, You'll be backwards. Will be backwards and forwards. It's quite seeing if you can let go and to embody that system, that unified field. Okay. Okay. All right. So anyone that has any questions, we'll go into Q&A. I hope everyone's feeling very expanded. Everyone should feel beautiful energies right now. It has been rocky since the new shifts have come in. We have some cool stuff coming in. We do. I've seen moons coming in. I don't know about you guys. Moons and meteorites and comets and all kinds of cool stuff. And that's my universe. And I know that because that's the inner creation of the universe. I'm going to say my universe, our universe, the we universe. I've been seeing comets. We're going to see some meteors. Oh, it's going to be really fun. It's about to get really fun and to amp up. Okay, so anyone who feels as if that they would like a session or a download, or you can just kind of type it in. Any questions, Q&A? Anyone who needs assistance with inner work? Okay. Connecting to me, please. You're probably going to have to type in your name when you have a chance, please. And Claire, I don't know if you would like inner guidance too. I'm not kind of tuning into that frequency. Facebook user, it says, I feel stuck. Me, please, if you don't mind, just typing your name and where you're from, please. Okay. Shantru Sanokush Nakia Santina Kisantina Shanakia Kushanakata. You guys can say who you are and where you're from. Gesantanakata. Okay, I'm going to go to beautiful Diana. We're sending love to all of you too as well. Opening up our heart centers and sending love to all of you. Gesantushna kushna keka santino no kananda fokushna ki ashanti. Gisantino shafukuna kanada kasanti. Gesantino shana kushna kanako santi. Gesantu kushantu kananda fokushna kata. Okay, I'm going to connect to my beautiful husband and his avatars, and both of our avatars, and we're going to just kind of connect into that highest frequency and also into our universal souls. And we're just going to bring the transmission through. I'm going to start with beautiful Diana. I had loops, and I don't know where and how far I am. I couldn't speak my soul language. Okay, so Diana, let's see if we can open up and to place your hand on your heart chakra. And let's start walking through a beautiful setup just to be able to tune into God, source consciousness, soul embodiment within inside of you. I'd like for you just to connect and to close your eyes, and anybody who wants to receive, you can receive too as well. I'd like for you just to kind of move your body around and connect into your heart chakra, and to be able to connect into your center. Now I'd like for you just to breathe in and to breathe out, to connect to the frequency current of God's source consciousness. I'd like for you just to be able to see this and to feel it through your heart center. Feel your soul expand and the soul embodiment expand. Now I would like for you just to emanate light and to activate the God source intelligence with inside of your physical body. So I'd like for you just to be able to tune into this now and to connect to the heart, visualize whatever light resonates with you, and to see, is it a light? And I would like for you to tune into your crystals in your body, and to tune into your crystals and the diamonds in your body, and just see that grid activating the geometrics system. Feel your heart open, and to feel the God source intelligence, soul embodiment just open up into your field. This is a little bit different. Instead of bringing the light in, I would like for you to bring the light out of your heart. I would like for you to tune in to activating the God source intelligence through within inside of you and your crystal diamond grid. And through your heart portal, your vortex, and just to breathe in and out and to relax your body. And just take 4 deep breaths in and out. And I would like for you to emanate your light outwards instead of bringing the light in. So no streaming light through. Activate it through your crystals and the diamonds in your body, your geometrics and your light codes. And that's organic and natural. And to be able to tune into these frequencies. Now, whatever light resonates with you, it could be platinum, it could be rainbows, rainbow frequencies, rainbow starlight, platinum gold, could be blue, electrical blue, it could be violet. Whatever resonates with you, there is no right or wrong system. That this is your unique organic system. I'd like for you just to tune into your frequencies and to be able to interconnect into the heart chakra. And just to feel that frequency come out of your heart, to emanate it outwards, to open it up within your physical body. I would like for you just to relax your body. We're going to just work in a 360 degree, just start deprogramming your field system. looking through different matrices and hard drives. With your permission, you can just telepathically say yes or no, and we can tune into you. Okay. And I would like for you just to relax your center, just emanate the light out, and to bring the current of God's source consciousness out of your heart chakra, connecting to the higher heart, making it a one unified field system. See if you can just connect it to the geometrics and light codes within your body, like lighting up a beautiful grid, a divine grid within your body. And just feeling the God source currents opening up all passageways, cleansing, clearing, cleaning up, activating your diamonds, your crystals, your universal grid within inside of you. The God source conscious currents. Now we're going to bring in a transmission. We're going to start activating and transmitting as a source transmitter. And this is for anyone who wants to receive too as well. We're going to bring in a transmission with the 7 universes of God to be able to anchor and to integrate this. These are what you call the higher harmonic universes. I'm not going to say higher harmonics, I'm going to say the 7 universes of God. This is a higher transmission, current system, a new template, somewhat new, not really that new, but we're going to integrate them today. Now, I'd like for you just to focus on the currents of God's source consciousness, your soul embodiment, and feel that connection to everything and anything, and to unify all parts of you as one. As we bring in the 7 universes of God systems, we're just going to anchor these systems now and to integrate into these divine omnipresent. Just bring that fully into the system. We're going to work in a 360 degree to be able just to move out matrices and to assist you with deprogramming your field system with your higher self. And just to relax your body. Start activating all grid systems, universal grid systems, and prime creator, omega creator systems, and start to integrate those systems, please. Gisanturna kanaka santukaran da focus santia kata. Desanturuno koshantina ki. Gisantino kora kosantuka santuka shanakaran da focus santina ki kata. Now, I'd like for you just to breathe in and to breathe out, and just to allow the templates to activate within inside of your physical body. This is your blueprints, in your original blueprints and new blueprints that are coming online. This is really just you. I'm just transmitting your codes, okay? Let's see if we can transform just a few systems here. Let's see if you can communicate to yourself on a daily basis that you have no loops. Okay? Seeing if you can kind of transform and see if you can transmute energies into your physical body. Can you change your wording? Can you actually just be able to say maybe about 10 times a day, 12 times a day, that you choose not to believe in these systems, that you do not believe in these systems, and that you do not believe that you have loops? Okay? Looping is lessons, and we are definitely way past those grid systems. Those are old systems. Old systems and old experiments that are still running in the collective conscious grid, and also the multi-collective conscious grid systems. It seems like those systems is what holds people in energetic holds. And there are inner holds and then outer holds and different types of setups with groups and galactic groups that do have systems within those old experiments. So let's communicate to an inward system and see if we can multiple timeline jump you just by talking to yourself and saying that there is no energetic loops and that everything is perfect. And see if you can connect into your heart center to feel oneness. Tune in just to stillness and oneness, and to remind yourself as many times as you have to. That you have no loops at all. You have no lessons at all. That you are connected. And connected to oneness, one unified field. Connected to GodSource, to the universe, the multiverse. See if you're able to transform. To transition. And to transcend. So we're going to activate transcending codes into your field system. And see if we can shift through the heart gate, and it's not about the mind system or mindsets, and to shift those systems out too as well. And see if you can just find new frequency words, new energetic words, new divine connections of talking to yourself in a beautiful way. Okay? Seeing if you can shift victimization programming, victim and victimizer programming. Okay? And see if you can feel this now. You don't have to right now, maybe you will in the future. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. It's okay. Sometimes it takes us a long time to be able to dissolve these systems. Sometimes it doesn't. Gushantu Shanakisanti, Ashanaka Kushantu Kushantukana, the Fokusanti, Gaya Nakoran, the Devotion Kushnakosanti, no Kusantu Kushantukana, the Devan Kushanakata. The Defokusantu Kushantukana, the Defokusanti no Kiakana, the Devotion Tokushanukana, the Defokusantu Kusanti, the Kishanakiti, Ashanokashanakati, Kishanakata. Okay, so Diana, I would like for you just to breathe in and to breathe out, and I would like for you to visualize wholeness and to tune into the geometrics and light codes within your physical body to emanate your light outwards, and to cleanse and to clear, to relax your body, relax your mind, and just to relax. That everything is in oneness and wholeness and perfect. Okay, now what I do see when I'm actually tuning into your field, I see different times and spaces that could be aspects, right? But I'm not going to say anything too much about that, right? Because then that would just create another belief in your system. So let's just tune in for a minute. I would like for you to see yourself as a star, and a Christ star, and that you are a star, and you are light, that you are starlight. I would like for you just to kind of visualize the universe with inside of you. And let's just say that maybe you decided on a soul level that you are going to experience other universes, dimensions, parallel lives, multiverses, planets, different experiences. These are all your experiences, realities, dimensions, possibly, right? But we're not going to talk about dimensions because dimensions don't exist at all. And that's the next level of elevation, that there is no dimensions, that everything is one. Okay, so let's just say experiences and parallel realities, parallel universes. And those exist for right now. Okay, just for a second, and don't hold your belief to it. Don't create a cord to it either. So I want you just to see yourself as fragments of light, and see if you're able to see yourself in how you decided on a soul level and an oversoul level to be able to just spread out just a little bit, to elevate and to expand for wisdom. Okay, Diana? So just wisdom. It's just wisdom, records, experience. Some say missions, but we're going to remove missions now and deactivate and dismantle missions. So I'd like for you just to see that system just for a minute. Let's use different systems, different wordings. Just right now, you can always circle back to whatever you feel like resonates with you. So I'd like for you just to visualize. Can you visualize inside of your body, inside of your heart? Are you able to pull yourself back together and to see all the fragment systems and light and star systems? I want you just to visualize as a universe that you decided to spread out for experience. And I want you just to see, can you just visualize pulling everything back as a star or a galaxy spiral? And that's fine. Whatever resonates with you. But can you pull yourself back and all the way 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 back into a crisis star consciousness? And see yourself in wholeness as a crisis star. So you're unifying all parts of you, all fragments, all soul fragments, and just see if you can pull yourself back and all the way back, all the way back, all the way back, and all the way back, and all the way back into one unified star. And see if you can unify it into your heart. And keep pulling yourself all the way back and merging together as one unified field. And just pull everything into a one crisis star. It's very simple. Gishun tuoshna kusin tuoshna akuna kanandere fokusantina kushna kiyakata. Asanto kanandere foshna kisanti. See if you can use this technique and just see if you can just remove cords and beliefs and anything, right? That were programmed coming into a matrix, right? All right. So just see if you can see that you decided to kind of spread out for experience. And see if you can pull yourself all the way back into the one crisis star, into oneness. So you're not fractaled, or fragmented, or soul fragments, identities, aspects, right? Okay? So there's really nothing wrong with it. It's just experience. But now you just want to pull everything together into oneness and see if you can just pull everything together in oneness and to get all parts of you back and all the way back and all the way back. And just remember that no one has power over you, ever. No matter how much fear and control and all of the systems that they have set up within this or any other systems, that no one has power over you. Okay? So we're going to activate a divine power grid system so you can remember this. Geshantu Kashanakana Kanadrifokushantina Kisanti. Yesonokata. Yesantu Shnokushna Kanadrifokushantina Kikashandokata. Yesantu Kashna Kushna Kanadrifokusantina Kishanakata. Yesantu Kashna Kunandakata. Yesantu Kushanti. Geshantu Kanandrivanakata and Geshantu Katakata. Gesantina Kushnakia Kanandrivanakati. Yesantu Konakia Kata. Gushantush na kush na kiekana de focus into duisha fush no kanakati. Gesinti nakana de vanti na ko nakana de vakosha nakana de vakona kiakata. De goko nakanakata. Gisutu kanakati. Gishutu nakakata. De gishutu nakata de fokoshantina kuna kiakana de vankia santina kata. De fokona kayakata. Gishantu kana de fokati. Gishantu kana de vanaka santina kushna kiakuna kana de fokona kata. Gishantu shnaki. Ganakana kushantu kana de fokusana kata. I'd like for you just to visualize this and see if you can use this technique for a few months and to keep merging all parts of you as one, as the stars. So the star will look like the sun, and that could be simple for you, whatever resonates with you, but something simple. Every time you go look at the sun, you would know that that's you as a star in wholeness. Okay? Maybe research a star that resonates with you. See if you can kind of vibrate, connect, and kind of tune into that frequency So it will assist you with coming back into wholeness and oneness through all experiences. Listen to us no question aqui. Listen to can under the focus aqui kati. Listen to question no question akati. We're just going to activate Diamond Light Code and also Divine Power Code systems, unconditional love, and transcending codes in order for you to transcend from that system. So it's only multiple matrices, and that's actually what I see running. There's multiple matrices of what you allowed yourself to be programmed with in this incarnation. Okay? So just kind of shifting and just letting go. And seeing if you can just bring yourself back to wholeness and just unify, and to unify as just one star into the heart chakra. This will be able to assist you, and then you can spread back out again as the universe again and start to create your own experience, your own stars and galaxies and whatever it is that you want to. Okay? A beautiful organic system. Okay? Your own holographic journey, pure bliss consciousness, just expansion, having fun. Maybe you want to travel. There's just beautiful blueprints. You don't always have to have the same blueprint either, or the original consciousness blueprint. You can eventually learn how to wipe that and to create your own blueprints and structures and systems too as well. Okay? All right, Diana, I hope that was able to assist you. Yes, keep spreading your light and your beautiful light, your radiant light in Pennsylvania. I'm just going to kind of just close the space system. Just remember to drink pure, clean water, high vibrational foods, and just live, sing, dance, art, anything that's going to expand you, whatever expands you into the highest version of you in creation. Thank you so much for everything that you do for the collective consciousness too, and the beautiful light grids that you've set coming in here. You have a lot of wisdom, so much wisdom and experience. I'm just going to shift over now. Oh yes, and you can't speak your soul language. Yes, you can. So your higher self laughs and says, yes, you can. You're dissolving your ego. So it will have to be lots of self talk, like I have to every day, and say, no, I do not choose dense matter realities, lower vibrational frequencies. Sometimes I really have to really talk to myself all day long and continuously communicate to the different systems that are still running. See if I can go back into wholeness. It's not always going to be those systems. It can be just different systems, new systems, spiral systems going backwards. Sometimes we teleport back in time, or I'm in a huge reversal spin. Whatever needs to happen for me to be able to elevate and to expand in consciousness, no matter what it is that we see. So most of my self-talk is about the light and dark, duality and polarity, all of those illusions, pretty much the crap that I still see creating in my body and then out there. So that's how I do call it crap at this point, because it will continuously have you recreating and recreating into those systems without even you knowing it. So you can say it's the subconscious, and then you shift from the subconscious. So I have lots of my own self-talk every day and just sitting there laughing, because I have to figure out how to collapse all timelines and to collapse millions and millions of timelines to transition out of that matrix. So I definitely I was already shown on a personal level. When we say we were already shown the higher earth systems. I have been taken back and forth there for a long time. Doesn't matter if it's in the 4000s, doesn't matter what time and space it is, we can still actually walk in there. So it was my Merkaba system taking me back and forth to be able to see that this does exist and that you can get out of these systems and that the parallel earths exist and that there's higher earth systems, but it's access within inside of you. It really is just access within the Merkaba fields of the super system. So I was already shown it, and it's not really confirmation. It's just knowing that I would go back and forth to these systems. Okay, and it all holds a purpose. So I have to shift these grids, and if I'm going to allow the interference to keep coming in, the interference is the dense matter of those duality systems. It is of those matrices. It is of those unconscious matrices that keep creating, keep recreating those systems, but it's inside of you. So you allow it as observation, experience observation. So it could be very much back and forth. And there's a certain point where you choose. So your self talk every day is saying, okay, collapse millions and millions of timelines, show me what's out of alignment. You have to choose to say no to people, places, things, and others. Wrap up the contracts as fast as possible. And that's usually what I have to say all the time. Wrap them up, wipe them, wrap them, wipe them, whatever has to be done. That I choose to exist in a place of pure oneness or unity consciousness, or I really do want to go into this diamond matrix, or I want to be able to go into these systems, the aurora systems, or whatever is out there that does not exist in these creations. Okay, so you have to see if you self-talk and see if you're okay with that too as well. Okay. Yeah, that's where the divine power templates definitely will come in. Okay, thank you, Diana, so much. We're going to move to Rachel. Okay, Rachel, so we will connect into your field. Now, I'd like for you just to relax your body and to be able to tune into your heart chakra. And it will be the same, obviously, as what I was kind of tuning into to Diana, is when you say you feel stuck, then you're going to be stuck. Okay? So it really has to do with shifting the way that you see, hear, and feel and speak. So I'd like for you just to tune into your heart chakra. I think Rachel's still with us. Let's see. Okay, so you want to be able to connect into your heart chakra and just to be able to relax your body. Mhm. Okay, I just want to make sure that Rachel is still okay. I would like for you to connect into your heart chakra and just to be able to relax your body and to tune into the heart chakra. I would like for you just to connect into the God Source consciousness soul embodiment within inside of your heart and just to visualize emanating the source light throughout your heart center and to emanate the light throughout your body. See if you're able to tune into a frequency. And it's your own frequency, so you could see rainbow frequency, rainbow starlight. You could see gold, platinum and gold together, possibly. Maybe you see hot pink. You have a really beautiful light of hot pink. Okay. Yeah, it seems like when I tune into a hot pink, but it's the higher harmonic universe 5. see lots of beautiful aquatic races around you, so you do have lots of support. Lots of water, so Lemuria systems. When I tune in, you're most likely working on the new Atlantis grids. Let's not say Atlantis. Let's just say that you're here to rehabilitate the multidimensional systems of this planet, planetary systems, and then you do have different galactic systems. You can say outer. You definitely create universes. So you are a world creator, but you're a universal creator. So that's really cool. So see if you can just tune into the source light, creator light, connecting into your heart, and just to emanate that light outwards. And just tune into what you feel like that frequency feels like. I'd like for you just to start activating and just visualize activating geometrics and light codes. See if you can tune into, looks like you have more quantum physics, different codings of quantum physics throughout your body. So super consciousness. Systems most likely coming fully online, or you access your super consciousness already. It's just you're still dissolving what they call the ego system. So I would say you're still dissolving what you allowed yourself to be programmed with when you came in here, or all the programming from childhood, different points of the incarnation here. So I'd like for you just to tune in and just to see if you can see that frequency, emanate the light systems out, and to just go into oneness and to feel the source light and the Christ conscious light emanating through you. And with your permission, we would love to just work in a 360 degree just to assist you with deprogramming. I'd like you just to visualize these frequencies and just see it activating on your physical body. Everything is just in unity in your heart, and just breathe in and breathe out. Just take 4 deep breaths in, 4 deep breaths out. We're just going to start going into your hard drive systems and your program systems with your higher self. And just start deactivating and dismantling all systems. We're going to move through different systems and just start to deprogramming different matrix systems too. The frequencies is going to be rainbow light body activation, and that's actually what I see coming through. And it is the Andarians, so the Andarians are definitely coming in. Dolphin codes and crystalline dolphin codes, crystalline dolphin kingdoms. And they're going to assist you with transmutation, but they're also going to assist you with elevation of higher states of consciousness. Pure frequencies, oneness, bliss, and then also the interconnection to the Christ conscious source intelligence. You're also, yes, and also the Sophia, the Christ consciousness Sophia frequencies. So those are the templates, and those would be crystalline diamond templates and the Christos Sophia templates. Yeah, and I think that's all of the Christos Sophia high priests and high priestess that are here in our gathering too as well. So I can see everyone's working together right now bringing in higher harmonic universal systems. And we have lots of the Crisis Sophia High Priestess that are here, and they're also transmitting codes too. So activating the dolphin code systems, moving through the field systems, 4D matrices, multiple matrices. I'm going to activate a grid collapse, and I would like for you just to visualize just letting go of any cords and attachments, and to activate a grid collapse system. So I would like for you just to visualize as if you are wrapping up millions and millions of contracts all at once, or you can state it out loud, that I'm going to wrap up millions and millions and millions of contracts, and I would like for you just to see the cords releasing, the attachments releasing, see everything coming into a wholeness, and just to wrap up all these systems as fast as possible through spaces and time. Okay, so your split consciousness holds a purpose, and I can see that. Your higher self is splitting your consciousness grid system for a recollaboration. Okay. Let's see if we can speed this up at a light speed. Activate teleportation code. Listen to a question. Listen to a devotion. Deprogramming victim and victimizer programming. Okay, so this sickness, okay, disease, etheric systems, trauma centers that have not been addressed yet. Okay. So I'd like for you just to visualize releasing or unplugging cords. Unplug cords on the left side of your body and the right side of your body, Rachel. See if you can unplug cords with the highest version of you, and to unplug them throughout your body. Attachment, any type of density that you see. And just start to unplug now. I'm going to send codes in for a deprogramming of any seals and tags. These are just Stargate systems. Stargate systems, okay. Nation tuition kuna kana the devotion tinakia kushina kushana kana the focus on dire kushana kana asan tu kana the vanakata. Nation tuition kuti. Unconscious programming, old programming. I just want you just to visualize everything is clear. Deactivate and to dismantle any systems that are running in your field that hold mind control systems. Motion tuition kushna ki kushin tu kana the vanakata. Gisun tu kada kana the focus on tia kushanakata. Listen to Now, like for you just to breathe in and to breathe out, just to visualize. I want you to visualize files and to visualize millions and millions of files. Okay? And I want you just to close all of them. And close these files. And hand it over to your Oversoul. Universal Soul will hand it over to your oversoul. You can hand it up or just hand it over and say, here, these are completed, and I'm wrapping all of these up. Okay. Let's deactivate and to dismantle all of these systems. I do have to kind of move backwards and forwards for different implants here on the planet. Holographic insert, artificial intelligence, and let's start activating a transmission to cleanse and to clear artificial intelligence timelines, spaces. I'm going to use the word spaces, existences, and artificial intelligence implanted system, artificial intelligence, holographic inserts. Let's just clear for artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence Earth, parallel Earths, universes, artificial intelligence programming, mind control systems. Let's deactivate and to dismantle these to cleanse and declare artificial intelligence within your physical body. Artificial intelligence realities. We'll activate those systems. I'm also going to activate different code systems. These will be diamond light codes for mastery of time warps. Warps and time. Mastery of time warps. Mastery of quantum travel. We'll integrate those systems. I'm also going to activate the new templates of GodSource, Soul, Conscious Embodiment, Diamond Plasma Liquid Light Systems, and the 7 Universes of God. Prime Creator Systems and templates in full embodiment. Christ Consciousness template, New Hope template, Divine Power, Divine Truth, Divine Wisdom, Divine Intelligence template. You have Rainbow Liquid Plasma Light, Light Bodies template, so we're going to just send in codes to transition. Super consciousness and universal conscious template. And I would like for you just to visualize, as I was sharing with Diana, to visualize yourself as a universe and that you are different starlight systems, so stars on different experiences. Those are going to be your spaces, your aspects, your identities, different parts of you of what they call split, or that we have to get our soul fragment pieces back. I believe that's just another belief in the collective consciousness. And it's okay, because those are their beliefs, and that's fine, right? So, I would like for you just to bring your own self back together and seeing if you can pull yourself back into wholeness. Wholeness and oneness, and see yourself inside of your body as a beautiful universe. And everything that you see in starlight, intelligent, that you are just on experiences in different spaces, or experiences in different universes, and call it lives if you want to, but some of them are not lives. That's just human words. Past lives, previous lives, human words. Now I'd like for you just to breathe in and to breathe out. Just see yourself in parallel Earths, parallel universes, possibly, maybe not. Maybe you're just a star here, or millions of stars here on experience. Possibly you're just Prime Creator and Source Consciousness, of which we are. We're all Source Consciousness. We're all just Source looking at Source, and that's about it. And it's just Source, Prime Creator, on an experience, split into billions and billions and billions and billions of little stars. What they call humans, or creatures and species and multidimensional species and dimensions. Whatever it is that the human intelligence creates. Because it is the human intelligence that creates. So I'd like for you just to see the human intelligence as Prime Creator and Source Consciousness. There's an experience. So Source Consciousness is just on experience, right? Okay. So it's just Source looking at Source. And it's just you looking at millions of views on a holographic experience. And hopefully you'll be able to remember this, right? I would like for you just to visualize yourself coming back into wholeness. And just to bring yourself all the way back. And all the way back. And all the way back. And all the way back. As a Christed star. And just to see yourself inside your physical body. Because you haven't been able to see your crystallization yet. And you will. One day. You'll be able to see the universes and galaxies and starlight that emanate on your body. Everyone has this. And they do. So I'd like for you just to visualize and to see all parts of you coming into wholeness. Visualize yourself as a star. Or visualize yourself as a tree. As a flower. Whatever it is that resonates with you. But see if you can pull yourself back as a Christ star into wholeness. And all your experiences out there. And just kind of bring them all back in. And to create your universe from one Christ star intelligence. Which is the embodiment of your divine essence. And just see yourself coming back together into wholeness. And that everything is perfect, Rachel. You should feel an elevation in consciousness afterwards and a shift. And just to remember that Source, Creator, GodSource, consciousness, intelligence is here in every soul. And every soul and anything that holds light of Source and God consciousness is just Source split in consciousness. And just creating and creating whatever experience that it wants to experience. You'll remember this, so see if you can just bring Source back into oneness and one unified field. You'll just remember that you're on a holographic experience as Source. Every being and species, every connection to the earth, to plants, trees, animals, souls, because we only see soul to soul, right? Every experience is just you looking at you. You looking at you. That's it. You're just Source looking at Source. That's all. You'll remember this. And just breathe in and breathe out. And see if we're able to move through the spiral very fast. The light speed will deprogram victimization energies and victimizer energies today. It seems like everybody in the collective is experiencing this. Once again. Yes, the same dance. Gushantuoshna kasanti. Desantrura koshanakatan devotion to Nukushna Koya Kasantina Konakanan Dervanakata. Gisantusha Vishnu Krishna Koya Kanan Dervanakati. Disantuoshna Koshanakio Kasantinakata. Now, I'd like for you just to visualize that everything is perfect and that you are healthy and that you are in bliss and higher state of consciousness. Gisantuoshna Koshanakio Kasantina Koshanakanan Dervanakati Akasantunu Kushanakati. That you feel elevated and expanded, that you feel like you can create through your heart center, that you feel like you can create and to materialize your realities at light speed, and see if you can start to shift and to transform and to use new frequency words. And just remember that it's not about mindset, that it's about how your heart flows and expands. And that can take some adjustments, and it's always adjustments and new alignments. Okay? So even if this is what you feel stuck, you're not stuck. You are actually going through what you have to in order for you to elevate in consciousness, but also for you to go into a higher alignment. So everything is going into alignment. And even if it feels like everything is either stuck or falling apart, you're going into alignment. So you want to see if you can kind of transform your words. Okay? So thank you very much. Thank you, Rachel, for everything that you are doing in Ohio. Drink pure, clean water and high vibrational foods. See if you're able to just relax and to sleep. It seems like you have to sleep more. And to be able to connect to nature and to sing and to dance and maybe do some art and to see if you can create. Okay? See if you're able to shift. If you feel like you are running in a control system all the time, which is always like controlling everything, see if you can just reverse everything. Reversal spin. So I always tell everyone, if you clean your house every single day, then don't clean your house for a week. Don't clean dishes. Reverse everything. Little simple things. What do you control the most? Okay. All right. Sending love to you, Rachel. I hope everyone's feeling really good. Gesen tuish no kuishin hunaka and the focus and tino shafonakata. Let me see. I have beautiful Rachel. Rachel, thank you so much for everything that you're doing in the collective conscious and the grids that you're anchoring. You have some beautiful transmissions coming through. Beautiful Tina in Kansas City. Okay, we have Lily. And then I have a few more. Some of you will most likely are going to have to wait until next week if you don't mind. You'll just have to get on first and put your questions up too. I'm going to go back up to Lily. It says, how can I release the avatar? Give some special prayer. Okay, so I wanted to connect. It's not really releasing the avatar, it's integration. Integration of code like code geometric systems and downloads. So it's more connection to frequency currents when I tune in. So downloads, templates, upgrades. So Lily, if you're still with me, you can type in that you are. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, we have lots of unicorn magic. Unicorns and fairies. Lots of Fae and Avalonian frequencies. There's a few gate systems that we have to move through with the Avalon. On, and then it's just like a pure bliss experience. It's really beautiful. Okay. Hello, Lily. Okay, so we're going to connect into the heart center since you want to connect into the avatar consciousness. Let's work with the avatar consciousness. Anyone who is listening, you guys, and it's 111 now, and then 1113. So it's really beautiful energies. Let's connect to the avatar consciousness, which to me is just the embodiment of all universal consciousness. It and kind of okay, so it's downloads and templates for a while, and then you can actually see them. So I have a lot of them. Um, yeah, I have 7 avatars. So I actually can bend over and I can actually see them above my head communicating and talking to me. And there are 7 of them. So it's quite an experience. Um, and I can actually see them. So they play around with me and they are me's, right? And then we unify everything, but they're the highest versions of me. So usually we can play around and I can bend over and I can actually see them and crystalline light, and we're always playing and laughing, and then sometimes we're not always playing and laughing because we're working through spirals, but I can actually see them. So above my head, and we're still integrating. So we're still integrating. We're still in our master templates right now, and then of course you would know that the 7 most likely are just me and my husband, because that's the templates that we're setting for the collectives. So it's our universals, and the avatars that we have been able to embody in the physical body. So it's actually a lot of fun. Um, and sometimes it could be interesting splits in consciousness and then back together again. But it's still fun just being able to see the avatars. Okay, so in the avatar consciousness, there's a point of intelligence where some people say avatar consciousness is whatever it is in the judgment, right? When you actually can see them and you can bend over, they move around and they'll show you, or they bend over and talk to you, and then you start laughing, and it's a totally different experience. It's not a human experience anymore. As you're able to be able to see them, that's a different story. So I usually can see them as many times as I have to. It doesn't go away. So it's quite an experience because you're not human anymore. Just put it that way. You're very emanated, or um, a different frequency, very loud, 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 loud in the body. Very amazing and playing and joking, and then whatever it is, it's an experience. You want to say a beautiful experience. Okay, so it's an amazing experience. So we'll go into the avatar consciousness, and it's beautiful to be able to have these experiences and to embody the avatar consciousness is what you would say is your higher self. Um, there's the oversoul and then the Christed avatars. Okay, or it doesn't really matter. It's whatever blueprints is connected to you, Lily. Okay. It's your original consciousness, your original blueprint, your unique energetic signature, and that's the reason why the systems, once you get to the avatar consciousness, it's not releasing the avatar consciousness, it's about merging and integration. It's more than just a consciousness. Those are the highest versions of you. You can have one, and then you can integrate as many as you want to. So it's your original blueprint, your unique energetic signature. So it's a deep inner connection within. So I'd like for you just to connect into your heart center, and I would like for you just to ask the avatar to be able just to integrate outwards. So kind of tune into your avatar's frequency and light. For example, when I see when I tune into mine, they're silver, and they have different light patterns. So silver and blue, and then solar rainbow frequencies. Yeah, my avatars are more silver, silver blue frequencies. I'm gonna say my. That's fine. Okay. Ours. Gisin trisin tokushanaki kusin tukano durvoshanaki. Gisin nakatam. So I'd like for you just to visualize the frequency of your avatar. And what do you see? And emanate it through your heart center. And just to visualize the heart center opening and activating. And just to emanate the light, so tuning into this highest version of you that really is just sitting right above your head and in back of you, connected to your spinal cord. And then it's an integration, and that becomes wild. And so it can take many years, but let's connect frequency two-way communication through energy and vibration, and to tune into the frequency. So just visualize the frequency outwards and just make that communication. Are you able to activate an energy frequency, an energy vortex? Okay. And to emanate the light outwards through your heart center. And to visualize activating all the geometrics and blueprint systems of your unique energetic signature and light codes throughout your body. And just ask the avatar, are you able to move dense matter off of me? Are you able to activate my grid? Make your presence known through my heart through an energetic frequency current. If you hear, it could be ringing, sound ringing in the head, or throughout the body, energy, vibration, currents, intelligence, and just to be able to hear those systems. And just to feel the avatar system. We can say avatar consciousness, and that's okay. But let's see avatar higher self, avatar higher versions, avatar embodiment. Let's see if we can shift these words. Because we can use consciousness for right now, but we definitely need to shift this system. So how about avatar intelligence? That is a frequency system within your Merkaba field for right now. And just to access the download systems and the template within your physical body. And to visualize the geometrics and light codes activating yourself. And I'd like for you to learn how to visualize to activate these systems within you yourself on your physical body. This is the way that I was taught, so I'm just going to share how I was taught to bring everything online by the avatar systems, by the highest version of me, which is me. It's just me talking to me. There is no separation. It really was just me talking to me. And we sit there and to visualize geometrics and codes and light codes. And that's it. And I was with myself for a long time. I did not research anything. I did not do any work, no courses, no nothing, until 2018. And I have been online since I was little, but 2011, 2012. Okay, so somewhat online, maybe not fully online, but I was able to teach me. So I'm only going to share my experiences to help to assist you. Okay. So the way that I would show myself everything was through seeing the crystalline energy matrix, to seeing light on my body, and then also just to see geometrics and light codes. And I could see all of the angelic systems activating. And then I would wake up my highest version of me declared density in my body, to remove any density and matrices and seals or whatever that matrix was, right? So that's just another matrix to me, another belief. And the collective is just collective beliefs, right? So I'd like for you just to see if you can see the geometrics and light codes, and see if you can light up your grid, and to light up your blueprints, your systems, and just to be able to see these systems opening up and activating, and to activate your avatar blueprint, and to communicate to your avatar, to bring in the frequencies and the downloads and the template. Into this, I would like for you to see, hear, and to feel that you are the avatar. So you are the avatar, you are the highest version of you. And just see if you can start dropping down, and dropping down all of your ecosystems. See if you can see the matrices falling off of you, and just drop them down, and drop them down, drop them all the way down, drop them all the way down, and just to drop them down. And just to see these systems drop them, and collapse, 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 collapse. You should feel a collapse inside of your physical body, and to drop all these systems down. So these are the systems that are running from these matrix systems. Matrices or vortexes, realities, collective realities, collective consciousness, planetary realities, universal realities, artificial realities. It could go on forever. Okay? So just see everything dropping down, dropping down, dropping down, and dropping all the way down, and to collapse, collapse into your body system. Let's look at beliefs. So I want you to tune into your body. I want you to be able to see if you can tune into beliefs in your body, which are going to be hard drive systems and paradigms. So I want you to actually look inside of your body, not up there. Okay, you can connect into your 15 chakra grid and go into the 15 chakra and start to remove hard drive systems and files too. And your avatar will teach you this. But for right now, I want you to look in your physical body and to connect to the crystals and diamond grids in your body with your avatar, and to see, can you see the frequency inside of the physical body, or the geometrics, or possibly any light codes that you're ready to dismantle now, because you've experienced, right? You've elevated in consciousness, so you're ready for your avatar embodiment, the avatar intelligence. So when you look inside of the body, see, can you deactivate and to dismantle these systems now? And I want you to say, deactivate and to dismantle these systems now. And that's by choice, you don't have to, but just trying to assist you if you would like to just elevate and to start the process. And you should be able to see like a frequency intelligence, frequency current that is running in your system. And these are all just systems that are running like an old computer that you're upgrading. Maybe it's a computer, maybe it's a car, maybe it's an engine, something that's ready for ignition. Now, life, you just to breathe in and to breathe out. And to connect into your heart center. And to be able to connect into the inner core of your avatar intelligence. And just to see these systems, just dismantle them. Once you have dismantled them, I would like for you just to start activating your avatar blueprint and downloads and embodiment. Ascension, download, and embodiment, making a deeper connection to your avatar, you, which is you. So remember, it's always just you talking to you. Your avatars are there. And there's your embodiment. And they say the embodiment, but the avatars do actually physically come through the spinal cord systems and eventually integrate fully into the physical body. And they do as you upgrade through the higher earth systems within inside of you. Like I said, it's choice. So there's gates that are set up in order for us to be able to transition and transcend over to the systems. It's all by choice and choosing for some. And we're working on that. So I'd like for you just to start activating your geometrics, your light code grid, and just kind of visualize lighting up your physical body. The codes and light codes and the systems are on your physical body. You'll see galaxies and spirals and universes throughout your body, what they call energy and vibration, because we are just in energy and vibration. It's a holographic experience. Eventually we can dematerialize, materialize, and it becomes really cool. And to teleport, as long as we are just really transitioning from the human self or the old matrix. So I'd like for you just to be able to see these systems and to activate them throughout your whole body. See if you can do this for a few months and to tune into the avatar consciousness within inside of you, which is connected to GodSource, Prime Creator, Universal Consciousness, whatever resonates with you. See if you can actually see it every single day and to activate new codes, new blueprints with your avatar. Make a connection with your avatar. Just say, show me the light grid, show me the light codes, communicate with me through my heart, integrate, download templates. See if you can work with yourself. Not too many transmissions outwards. I don't like external. It's something that is coming through for the collectives, seeing if we can like release those cords and attachments out there and to actually go deeper and deeper within and trusting ourselves, trusting all the highest versions of us, and then unify that grid system and to unify all systems into oneness. Okay. And just to develop it. The highest advice for you, Lily, is that through my experience, it's every day. I bring through downloads, codes, frequencies. I'm in the super consciousness. I'm like way out there in the universes of God. I'm going anywhere and everywhere every single day. I do everything for my light body. I have tons of beautiful ANDARAs because I do know that they're high vibrational crystals. I can actually see what comes out of them. I can see what comes out of crystals, but I can see all of the beautiful universes and galaxies, the vortexes, the starlight, everything that comes and transmits from them. So they came to me. I was already seeing everything in the crystalline matrix. I was already seeing the crystalline matrix. They came to me for our beautiful soul agreement as a family. And before they even got to my house, I was having vortexes and starlight, the Andromedan galaxy protruding through my brain and protruding through my third eye. So once they got to me, I could see everything of them. I could see their vortexes. Beautiful experience. Okay, I'm very, very lucky to be able to actually to see these beautiful beings, and just to be able to actually see the crystalline energy matrix, and that holds a purpose. So everything is always downloads and frequencies, and I am self-talking. I am always saying, yes, I'm ready, master templates. I am ready, ready, ready. Okay, so I will reach above and beyond and keep going. I will go into the super consciousness. I will have some big drops, and that's fine. Anything and everything, pure, clean water, high vibrational foods. There's a few things that maybe I don't get to do because I'm usually always in service, but it really is where no matter what, I am ready. I've given up anything and everything, almost everything that is linear. I have opened out to trust me and those higher versions of me, but it really is like I'm doing downloads and templates, and um, I'm listening to lots of light buddy activations from the woman that has a very beautiful high vibration, and it seems to resonate with me. I'm already bringing through downloads and frequency downloads, and I'm always drawing, and I'm bringing in codes, and I am like way out there and beyond, and then coming back and all this. So it really is just whatever is for whatever needs to be done, I get it done, right? But it really is like really taking it seriously every single day. Choosing the ascension. Now, I do have my own inner tests about dense matters, something that came to me, different types of interference that I'm actually allowing these matrices to keep coming into my field, but not anymore. I'm sure I have some more, and it's not really tests. I have a few more experiences until I actually say no to these densities, these matrices, this separation, this judgment systems, the polar teas, the light and the dark, and all the hunas and all the crazy crap that I see out there. I am the higher version, kind of just laughing, but then there's a part of me that is still working through upgrades. There's still a part of me that could be a people pleaser, or a part of me that is in a space time, right? Could be my 5-year old, or my 6-year old, or my 7-year old, my 9-year old, that is just saying, oh, I just want to, make everyone happy or something. Okay. So still kind of choosing, or victimization energy, but that part of me holds a purpose. There's nothing. So that part of me I have to work with, nurture, and to love. So see if you can see that too. And some people's like people pleasing, but it's not always true. If you're a crystal child, indigos are a little bit different. But if you're a crystal child and a rainbow child, a crystalline child, I'm going to say child, or a star child, or a star being here, it can be our hearts are very pure and extremely pure. Okay, so our master selves can come in, and we have our pure self coming in, and then we might have, you can call it the ego, but it's not. It's the unresolved. It's the one that is still just releasing everything from the matrix, and you want to be able to hold those parts of you, to love those parts of you too. Everything comes into oneness, and it goes into wholeness. So just remember that too. And that's the highest advice for anybody that's listening through the personal experiences. That crystal children are different. We're like the first generations of crystal children. So I'm definitely one of the first generations of crystal children, star beings. Star beings, to be honest with you, I think I'm more of an avatar, but that's fine. We can call it avatar, but just that um, whatever it was I was supposed to come in here for. And then I just wipe everything. So I'm okay with wiping it, especially with I come in and observe everything. I'm like, cool. So I just collapse this universe, and collapse this universe, collapse this universe, collapse this universe, whatever. It's like not holding on to attachments, cords, or to contracts, right? So I do have to say whatever, and that's like a soul expression, just saying, well, that's cool because that's just another creation, another system. Is I can actually sit there, I can run through those grids. And I can just keep running through the grids and go, oh, well, that's cool. Well, collapse this, collapse that, collapse this, collapse that. And, it's kind of like looking at the different systems. It's all like geometrics and codes and light codes and stuff like that. So we're just a different generation than the older generation. And the crystal children, we're just pure heart. We're just all heart. We really are pure, 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 pure heart. Pure existence, pure heart. We're the older ones, and we are. So we're old. We're like millions and billions of years old coming in here going, wow. So let's get to work. Okay? Because we're like, whoa. So that's okay too. We're billions of years old and beyond space and time. We're like older than space and time. So coming in here, we're like, all right, so let's see what we have to kind of move through, right? But it's in the universal systems within ourselves. So if this resonates with you, most likely a lot of you will be star children or crystalline children, rainbow children, absolutely beautiful, all heart. And lots of people say that the younger generations are, and it's not. Okay, there's all different types of rays here, and different types of rays. There's universals that are here. We're here too. And we're old. We are so old, and we're like, all right. So we really tackle things, and we tackle it in a different way, though. So we tackle it through light, and call it light if you want to, but we tackle things more through like a universal intelligence and multiverse intelligence, and it will look like codings and energy and different types of energetic systems. So it's not going to be what the youngers, you call them youngers, so indigos are actually very young to us. The other generation, I don't want to split everyone, but I probably will have just for a little while, maybe just for a few months, but they're younger. Okay, their souls are younger, so we actually do things a lot differently, and that's okay. But we tackle things at like beyond a light speed, and that's perfect. So if you're trying to fit into boxes, don't fit into boxes. If you know, all right, star being resonates, indigo doesn't resonate, crystal child resonates, you should feel in your heart. Crystal children are masters. Universals are masters. Masters of masters. They're all masters. So all masters are coming in, right? So if you tune into this, if you're trying to fit into boxes of the old systems and all these boxes, because there's like so many boxes, you're most likely in the boxes to dismantle the boxes, dismantle these matrices. So we do it in a different frequency way. So you say it's through energy and vibration, but if you actually are able to connect to it, you can call it your language of light, and that's fine. You can actually see that you'll be bringing in different types of, like, I'm gonna say quantum physics, but it's beyond that. And most of the time we just sit here and we just bring in those systems and geometrics, and we're able to wipe and collapse and to wrap up like trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of systems all at once at light speed within like a blink of an eye. And that is really cool. So these children need nurturing and love and no boxes too as well. So maybe that'll help you, Claire. But Claire, you're actually pretty open with no boxes. So for us on a soul level and these new children, it's lots of love, high vibrational food, possibly. Okay. Once you start putting them into boxes and labeling children or us, you're just going to get a no the whole time. You're just going to get a personality that's just going to laugh at you. Okay. Because they're masters and we're masters. So masters would just go, wow, why are you guys trying to control us? So just kind of open up and to remember to take care of yourself, to expand, to see how you can remove boxes, anything you feel like you continuously sit in. See if you're able to do lots of creative work. Um, Tune into nutrition, not always going to be that way. Water, nutrition, experience, traveling, seeing if you can get outside. Maybe you won't be, because sometimes we can feel everything and we can hear frequencies, energetic communication through our diamond grids, which is telepathic beyond what you can even imagine. We are so telepathic. We can hear all the way into probably another universe. That's how freaking telepathic we are. So I'm like, good luck for a little while. Once everything starts to come online, most of the time we don't want to be outside, and that's okay. So you could be sleeping, resting, and then for these children too as well, that they can tune into beyond what you can even imagine, beyond the time and space. We can see through all time and space, all spaces and time, and knows time and space. And that is, we actually can see, hear, and feel, and to transmit through the consciousness of our body. So we're just really, really old beings. Lots of wisdom. I don't want to say abilities, but let's just say we are able to access what we have to. So everything holds a purpose for us to be able to see, hear, feel, or that telepathy is very advanced, and all of these children are the same too. So it holds a purpose for us to be able to hear all the way out there, or to really hear everything that's here, because we're able to assist deprogramming the collective grid. Okay? So just see if you can just expand outwards, lots of creative energy. Most of the time you can do singing, you can do dancing, or not. You can draw. So just see how you can open. How can you guys open? See if you can open more and more, and to elevate and to raise your vibrational frequency. Sometimes we like music, most of the time we don't. We actually like stillness. We like peace, and we do. We like our minds being still. We could like energy art, possibly. That's too slow for us. And it is. Way too slow. Meditation, too slow. Way too slow. Energy art, too slow. So we're fast. We're like light speed. We are like, we'll take Tai Chi and all the energy arts to the next level. So it's and that's it. So move out of the boxes if you can kind of feel that. Move out of all the boxes, and all the boxes as fast as possible, so you can be your true and authentic self. You can thrive. You want to be able to thrive, to raise your vibrational frequency, not sit into all of these boxes where you have to sit there and be like everybody else, or whatever it is that they're saying, and this is what they're saying, and you just sit there and go, well, this is not how this system works. So get out there and to speak it, and to be a way shower. Start telling people. Get out of your fear. Okay, see if you can move out of those fear systems. Hopefully this will be able to help you. But just see how you can raise your vibrational frequency. Okay? Exactly. Then some of the systems, yeah, you can see sigils. That's fine. The seals and tags, some of the implanted systems that I actually see, to me, are so way old. Way old. I have systems coming in that are from the future. And I'm like, whoa, these systems are old and they're still running. Okay? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's okay if you actually speak up about it and say, that's not right at all. Okay? So make sure you guys speak up, because the children that are older that are coming in are the growers. They are. So you have the seed planters, and that's awesome, but they're also the growers. They're the ones that are going to be the foundation, or the ones that are really just going to come in and just wipe everything out. And when we say wipe everything out, it's just collapse all the grids, and to create something new, and probably something new, yeah, like every nanosecond, and always creating and creating new, and some really cool stuff, and speaking up and saying, okay, well, we're from the future, or we are the future, or this is our first time here. or we're like billions of years old, or we have this wisdom, or we really are, we're like reaching out all the way to the future because we actually can. And we're trying to tell you guys that this is old, or it's not that it's not correct, it's just an old system. Okay, so always see if you always speak up, move out of the boxes too. And that's what a lot of us are working on too as well. And a lot of the different rays that are here is continuously shifting and shifting and shifting. And you can just do it in your sleep. You can just do it by walking around and just be your true and authentic self. All right. So I hope that I was able to help you, or anyone that's tuning in. Oh, we have the Emerald Isles. Gushan Santi. Gushan Sanakata, Gushan Santi. Yeah, beautiful Emily. I wanted to live there. The Emerald Isles. Gushan Santi no Shanakyu Kisanakati. Oh, we have beautiful Hannah. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna go to a little bit Q&A now. A little bit Q&A. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna reach out to a few more people, and then we'll be on next week. Let me look at my schedule. Okay. All right. Tuning into Hannah, you have lots of frequencies coming in from the Triple Diamond Sun Grid. It's a Triple Diamond Sun DNA system, frequency system, and then you're also tuning into the star, the star, the sun. So you're tuning into the sun right now. So I do know that you're probably experiencing high frequency transmissions that most likely are making you experience your epilepsies. Is what I tune into. You're also recoding and rewriting a whole new system and an existence of a new reality. So that will be the Triple Diamond Sun DNA systems. But to be honest with you, I feel like that you're working on some like the quad too as well, and the quad diamond sun grids too. So I call the quad helix. I know that you're working on higher ones too. I can just see it in your system. So it's the triple diamond sun helix DNA. I call it the triple diamond sun grid, but it's a triple helix, and then there's a quad helix. There's higher systems that are coming in. So I wanted to tell you that as it integrates, and those new systems, you have higher systems integrating. It really is for a rewrite and a recollaboration of your universe. So I'm going to say like a shutdown and a restart and a reboot. Okay. So I do see avatar consciousness. Yes. Yeah, if it was last week, like I said, 714 was huge. 714, 2023 was huge. These are more astrological events. Um, some of them are actually a lot bigger than that, and it really has to do with the new templates that are coming in, and also the new root race systems, and the activation solar flares from the sun really has to do with the solar activities, and there's other different activities that are out there too as well. New DNA systems coming online, new root race systems. I call them root race systems because as we upgrade, we're able to embody new systems. And that really has to do with all the downloads and frequencies that are coming through within the multiverse. Yeah, intergalactic systems. Beautiful. When I say new systems, the new systems that are coming through are the 7 universes of God. We have higher soul currents coming through, and I have a whole download for that, at least up to the 11th harmonic universe. So that's a new system that's coming in. Different types of Andromedan systems. I mean, there's a lot. I have there's so much coming through too as well. I really don't look too much into planetary alignments anymore because it really all depends on what dimension. And I'm going to say dimension for right now, but it really depends on what Earth grid that you exist in. Like, what is your existence? What is your blueprint? What system are you choosing to stay in? So I can definitely see that. It's a rewrite. It's a rewrite by choice. I would have to say you have to open your heart more. It's really your higher self asking you to open up your heart more. Everyone always is like, we look out there. It's really you rewriting it. So you have to open up your heart. You have a lot of the ego coming up. The one thing is that when you're cleansing and clearing and purifying the higher chakras, so the third eye, the vortexes that are in the head, and that's like everything. So organs, nervous system. There's a huge purification, big purification with what they call veils, but I'm going to say different mind control systems that are running to keep us separated. And that could be people, places, things, events. So I hope that's able to assist you. It's really you're connecting on a deeper level through the heart grid. So it holds a purpose. Okay. Yep, I saw the boxes. We're really definitely moving through boxes right now. Also, the tests. I'm gonna not call them tests, but it's what's set up by your higher self to see if you're actually going to go back into the boxes of the belief systems of others, right? But it's not really others. It's like your higher self speaking through others, or they're speaking through your different conscious grids. It could be your subconscious, if that makes sense. It's something that I keep seeing. And the highest version of me is saying, I'm really just seeing if you are going to choose to stay in these systems and listen to people. Are you actually going to allow yourself to stay in these boxes? So that's like a mind control system and a control system. Now, it has nothing to do with the person itself or people, places, things. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with you're the one that set it up for your own gate and for you to move through the gates to see if you are actually going to move through the gates and to shift, to create something new or actually say no and speak your truth and say, okay, so I don't allow this into my reality anymore. Okay, so these are different systems that are set up for your gate system. And there's lots of purification of separation and judgment within the vortexes of the upper chakras. We could say the chakras, but it's the physical body. And that's something that I do see. And that could be however it's supposed to be. Like panic, or I don't like using the word psychosis, but not really there. Um, I don't like using that word. So it could be like paranoia, like separation, separation, judgment, or whatever else comes up in the body, in the physical body. So boxes, limitations, everything that you just sit there and hold yourself to. So it's really just you talking to you. And it's continuously you talking to you, not realizing that it's like it's what was set up for you to move through the gates, so you can, you can have the fifth dimensional experience or higher dimensional experience, or whatever it is that's set up to rewrite. It's for expansion, elevation, freedom, to materialize your reality, magical existence, fun, really cool existences, abilities, teleportation, like just awesome stuff. You might have to do, maybe you have to do a few more contracts until you're able to shift out of those systems, and that's okay. So it holds a purpose. So I hope that was able to assist you. The one thing that sometimes you just can't do anything, you know? So with soul agreement, you need to kind of just be with yourself while you're rewriting. Sleeping, resting, and just relaxing your body. I would just be sleeping to rewrite, or to collapse timelines, or to create and to rewrite a new universe. I can journal, do lots of journal, or I'll just walk around the house and just sit there and start programming the system and just say wipe everything, and that's fine. So most of the time I can just be sitting there creating and merging and doing all kinds of cool stuff. And just most of the time with soul agreements, I will not allow myself in a soul agreement field. So no soul agreements will be in my field. That's offline. You guys would be my soul agreement, right? Soul agreements completely. So everything will go offline. If I have to wipe everything, I will. If I have to transition everything for a few weeks, I will have to. Because I don't want the dense frequencies, in a sense, like those frequencies mingling with these systems. And that's respect. So that's respect and integrity. Anything that's coming up, even if it's the Akash or purification, I do not allow myself in soul agreements fields whatsoever. There is a huge offline grid. Even if I'm living in the same house as them, I just say no completely. I will sleep, rest. I will do anything and everything for me to completely get back to the heart space, resolving whatever has to be done, doesn't matter how long it takes. And then I connect into the heart, and I will make that interconnection of playing or into the heart grid. Because to be honest with you, it's our ascension. It has nothing to do with them. Their ascension is their ascension. Doesn't matter what age they are. People, places, saying it doesn't matter at all. Our ascension's our ascension. Their ascension is their ascension. You want to have respect. Have respect for them. And what is that? So what is respect? Okay, so you kind of have to look at that. What is integrity? What is pure love? Pure love is allowing yourself to be able to be with you for a while. So most of the time, I will rewrite with me, because it's the inner universe, right? And then you can collaborate once you have respect. And that's for children too. Since it's your daughter, it's removing all those boxes and actually having respect and integrity and pure love. And you have to keep asking yourself what that is. If you don't have respect for them and pure love, you're trying to control them and put them in boxes, you might as well just learn how to be with you for a while, for a few years. It doesn't matter. We still maintain what we're supposed to do for responsibilities. Okay, but when you're controlling or that system comes in, or the ego comes in, and you're trying to put them in all these boxes, you're going to have some really funny experiences with the highest version of you. And that's where the higher version eventually will embody and say, excuse me, you have to pull away. And I have to have you kind of open up to elevate with me so we can see this from a higher perspective. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Because when you're on the ascension or you're choosing a gate system in the fifth dimension or higher, then that is choosing that pathway. Okay, so there's a lot to interplay. It really has a lot to do with elevation of consciousness. So there's a lot of experience, a lot of expansion when it comes to our children. Not all the time they're supposed to be in an experience with us at a certain point, because it's for us to be able to elevate in consciousness too. And it can be coming back and forth, and to be able to tune, kind of go back into the heart space too. So maintaining our responsibilities, but also seeing truly within inside of us what matrices we have to dissolve and templates we have to dissolve. So I hope that was able to assist you. Rewriting, just keep rewriting. Usually when we rewrite, we do lots of sleeping and resting. And this allowing the body to sleep and rest is not always going to be true either, because our body could be on fire and burning up. So that was me, I think, a few weeks ago, burning up with waves and rainbow currents. All some stuff was cool, not so cool. I guess I don't know how to explain it. Two different parts of me, but when you look back at it, the burning up and the crystal chamber kind of amplifying. So there's parts of me going, "Oh, that's interesting," and then then it's like cooling plasma, so that's cool. Just kind of, it was like one after the other after the other, and that's fine. That's the whole system coming online. There's different parts that are go into fear, and then still purifying different frequencies of fear. So those ones you definitely have to pull away and to rest, or maybe you won't be resting, and you could be up for a week. So I hope that was able to assist you. Yeah. And just coming through something that I would do. Yeah. Your sacred space, your in space is beautiful. Just remember that. Um, One thing that I do is I usually sit up and I'll just visualize rainbow currents connecting to the soul agreements and connecting to my child, back and forth, back and forth. And making that deep connection. Usually we're playing, we're in higher states of consciousness, we're expanding, we're elevating, we're creating together, releasing judgment. I have lots of self-talk with dissolving templates. I really look at everything in a 360 degree, because there was a lot of programming from the contracts that I chose coming in here through childhood, teenage years, everything, that I really do have to look at everything. So most of the time I'm walking around the house really dismantling templates with my highest agreement, which was my daughter. So it's like constantly, and just telling anyone that comes into my space trying to control anything will not exist in the space. Any type of control, mind control systems, lower vibrational energies, dense energies, any type of patterns, narcissistic patterns, abusive patterns will not exist. It is a big no. Most of the time, it could be whatever has to be, in order for us to say no. And that's where, at that point, I just say the contracts are completed and they're wrapped up. I've had many experience at being able to speak the voice just for a little bit. Now I just say, no, it doesn't exist in these systems. So it's really choosing a higher vibrational existence. Now you can see I'm more masculine. I have more divine masculine energies within me. Some divine feminine, but more masculine. So I really have to be tackle, like boom, that's it. No attachments to people, places, and things, and just being able to hold that grid very strong. Okay. Your children already exist in a higher dimension, higher than the fifth dimension. They exist in the seventh dimension. I don't like using dimensions. They vibrate higher than we do. Way higher. They are our teachers and our masters. They are the masters. They are the highest soul agreement that you'll ever have, especially if you have to open up your heart and to look within. I don't want to say look within all the time, but most likely to see how you're going to flow and to shift and to elevate to a higher state of existence and intelligence. So they already vibrate higher. And that was like, I was that messenger for a long time. I was the messenger to parents, especially ones that just hold lots of boxes and programming, old programming, narcissism, abuse, ones that like to control everything. And I had to be that voice just to tell them that if you just slow down, they'll teach you. They'll actually teach you something if you just allow it. So I was a messenger of the different race of children for a very long time. Okay. Yes, and Hannah, you're very divine. You're like divine feminine. You have such divine feminine energies. Gishon Teresa Nakata. Listen to Ushnaki. Gishon Teresa and Oshanaki, Kishan Tukan and Vanakata. Listen to Shafisho Kunakata. Gishon to Anaki, Okoshanaki, Kushindokan and the Fokatakati. Listen to Ishna Kushna Kanakasantirekan and the Vokasanti. Gishon Teresa Nakata. Okay. Okay, let me, for Claire, I don't know if Claire's still on here. All right, so for you and Bug, it has to do with nutrition. I don't know if Claire's still here. You're probably going to have to say that you're here. Shifting for you and Bug. I'll just wait to see if you're still on. And this is beautiful Claire. We'll be back on the 1st of August. We'll be back on the 1st of August. So it will be new beginnings, new opportunities, new templates, new codes. The 1st of August, and then we go into Lionsgate. I'm very excited. Okay, so all right, so Claire, let's it's nutrition. The inner shift has to do with nutrition. So it seems like Bug's consciousness is saying that he wants something new. Okay, so something new, something different. When I say nutrition, I'm not saying that you're not. Um, I'm not saying that he's not eating high vibrational foods, because I know he does. Okay, he might need something different, and you need something different. So it's something that you guys have to do together. It could be orange juice. Something about orange juice. So I think he likes orange juice. You both have to drink orange juice. It's something that you guys have to do together. So when I see for your collaboration that you guys are going to have to go out on ventures and to try new foods, doesn't all have to be high vibrational, okay? But you have to go out on adventures, kind of venture out and go try something new. So it could be samples. It could just be going somewhere and trying something new, but it has to be like a variety, and it has to be a variety of like seven different new frequencies. I know it sounds crazy, but it has to be at least seven. Not sure your recollaboration. So seven new frequencies. And it could be different fruits. It could be different grains. It could be it seems like he likes sugar. Okay. Um and you do too, right? But maybe there's a box. So it seems like he wants you to move out of your boxes. So to try exactly the opposite of what you would ever try. Like anything what you would not put into your body, you have to put into your body with him. Okay? Orange juice. So you keep saying orange juice. Do you want orange juice? Okay, does he drink orange juice? I don't know if he drinks orange juice. Okay, I don't think he likes orange juice. I think when I tune into him, I really don't think he resonates with orange juice. So I don't know if he's given orange juice, but he doesn't. And I don't think he resonates with milk. So I don't know what type of milk he's being given, was given. So you might want to tune into that too. He's he's funny. Okay. So he says he likes a purple drink. So maybe it's like a juice, like purple, so grape juice, maybe organic grape juice. He likes purple. So he needs purple. So purple, grape juice, anything that's purple. He definitely loves organic. And he says you have to drink it with him too. And he's showing me a tea party. I know, you're funny. All right. Yeah. So he likes purple frequencies. Purple frequencies, grape juice. He likes the color. So it might be something that is the purple system that he might need. So if I actually look into the ray, he wants you to have purple drinks with him. There's also butterfly. What is it? Butterfly flower tea. I'll send you a picture. Okay, and organic. So he loves organic. It doesn't always have to be organic, I guess, but he really likes everything pure. He likes grapes and cherries, and anyways, he really wants you to go with him, and you have to have seven new frequencies with him. And you have to have looks like grape juice, or you can make different teas with him, and you have to sit and have teas with him. He's very advanced. So he really doesn't like any milks and orange juice. Only purple drinks. So going into the purple frequency for both of you will be Diamond Light, Diamond Light Purple Ray. and it really has to do with all the upgrades from the Andarians in your house. And yes, butterfly tea. It turns purple. Um, just tuning in. So violet flame initiations, transmutation systems, but the alchemist. So he really is upgrading the alchemist, and he's also wanting both of you to upgrade the higher chakras. So crown chakra, lots of purple. So he really likes purple just for a little bit, and he likes blue. So everything has to be blue. Okay. Grapes and cherries. He says you have to try new things, and he's showing me cupcakes. So different types of cupcakes. I don't know if you make different types of cupcakes. Okay. And he likes sugar. And he says the sugar is for his light body. Okay. So new frequencies, and in order to reverse your system, so it really is a part of healing you. Um it's like, I don't want to say healing you, but he is kind of like removing the what you would call, I don't like saying disease, and you know that, but moving the disease systems from your body. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say the etheric templates is the purging and clearing and cleansing of your upgrades. And he says that if you reverse and go and eat everything that you never would with him, that you will see a difference in your physical body. And he's showing me little tiny samples. Anyways, he's pretty wise. And he's super, super wise. So just see if you guys could have samples together. Okay. I will go to Indigo Light Healing and Wellness. Okay. Yeah, he's just showing me orange juice. I think he just, to be honest with you, Bug, I think, just smiles a lot, and he's just happy with anything. I don't know. It's something white that he drinks. He doesn't want to be given that anymore. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's when he's not with you. Um, but that's what he seems like. So it might, he might be given, I don't, it might not be milk. It could be like a plant-based milk too. I have different types of macadamia, um, almond milk, and I try new stuff. It's something that's given to him. Maybe he's not with you. Okay. All right. So I hope that I was able to assist you. Okay. Can you pick up on my son's breathing issue? Okay. So, I'm not gonna say picking up. Okay. He's going through an upgrade. So everything holds a purpose for his heart chamber and his higher heart to activate. So it really has to do with his vortex. He's going through a deep purification and cleansing within his physical body, nervous system, organs. There's a whole rewrite and a recoding. The one thing I'm going to tell you is that because of the ray that he is, it really has to do that he's allergic. Like, he's really sensitive to energies and vibration and frequency. Okay. So also, it also could be energies in the house. Like I said, frequency energies. It could be products that are used around him. They're super sensitive. They're allergic to everything. They're also, I always tell people smoking, any type of smoke, it doesn't really matter what it is. It could be sage, anything actually they're very sensitive to. So I do recommend um, maybe just essential oils, or different kind of open up to maybe something new. To be honest with you, I feel like he is going through an upgrade. Everything has to go through a purification in order for him to be able to expand, to start bringing everything online. He is sensitive though, and also foods. So start paying attention to the foods that are going into his body. See if you could do gluten free, possibly. Kind of play around with it. Kento, I don't know kento. Okay, maybe kento could kento. I don't want to say diet. Look into kento. Something has to shift and to change. Now let's go into the emotional systems and emotional body. So etheric templates, trauma. I'm going to say cords and attachments, most likely trauma systems within his heart chakra. It is a purification process, and it's a purification that has to happen. Right? So it's him holding on to energies, absorbing energies that he's absorbing. He's absorbing everything, and he's not processing his emotional body. He's not processing like his etheric bodies. I'm not gonna say properly, but there's a lot that's not being processed. Like, he's just absorbing everything. He's keeping everything in. There's a lot with school too, so you might want to see how you can get him to speak his emotions and have value to his emotions when he's angry, happy, sad, nervous, fear, frightened. So, kind of see if you can say, well, that's beautiful. Kind of learn how to communicate and talk to him from a higher state of consciousness. Make it known, like actually value, kind of open up that gate and kind of value um, the moment and the present state of when he's speaking. Okay. So I hope that was able to assist you, Mickey. Okay, so just kind of, you're gonna have to play around with some things because he's sensitive. Yeah. There's a lot of unresolved energy in his body. He's very, very sensitive. So you're gonna have to find a new way, most likely, like a new way for cleansing and clearing the house. So just see if essential oils. Yeah, he's super, super sensitive, and there's no energetic management yet. Okay, but that's going to develop with his higher self. So he has to go through these passageways of upgrades, maybe go into victimization programming. There's a lot of upgrades, lots of dissolving. So everything is in elevation of consciousness, is what I see. Is that it's really just his higher self is like, you can guide him a little bit and just guide him, but I, um, I see his higher self just saying that this is something that he rather him open up and to access his own wisdom and his own mastery within inside of him. Um, to be able to figure that out, and then also there's a lot of unresolved energies, lower vibrational energies. Yeah. Harmony, unification, and see if you can open up higher vibrational portals in the house. See if you can probably grid with the Andaras around the house. the Andarians and the crystals, and then open up higher vibrational portals and see if you can harmonize the frequencies in the house. I'm sure you probably do that too. So yeah, it's like a transition. It's just like, recollaborate. To me, it's more of a recollaboration. It's a rewrite in your family. Yeah. So I hope that's able to help you. It's like lots of unresolved energies and lots of frequencies coming up. Could feeling like kind of like trap feelings. Maybe being in boxes. If you actually tune into his frequency and see how he can speak. Yeah. All right. I hope that was able to assist you. Just take, just flow. See if you can open up flow. See if you can flow. If you flow, the rest of the house will flow, and just to harmonize the house. See if he'll do shadow work with you. See if he wants to do that. He has to kind of start speaking a little bit more. He's very much outside of his body. He's very telepathic. He's more outside of his body. So see if that will work, and see if you can just flow. It's not always going to be like that. We have a lot of energies coming out, lots of frequencies, and just flow and see if you can just harmonize. Get everyone to harmonize, to bring harmony and peace and just different frequencies. He most likely will like shamanism. Um, yeah. So, he's holding a lot of energies in his physical body. Just sit there and you have to say this to him, most likely communicate, and usually just kind of speaking that transmission, and just saying it's okay. You don't have to hold space for us anymore. You can release your contract from holding space. That I got it from here. You don't have to clear my chakras or align my chakras or harmonize or kind of tune into these frequencies because that's what they do. Okay. Just saying that I got it from here. Maybe both parents or the whole family, just telling him that we have it from here. Thank you. Like something really beautiful, beautiful connection, kind of getting together and just saying it's okay. And just tell him that you don't have to hold space for us anymore. And love him and hug him and tell him, that he's going to be okay. Okay? Or that, kind of look for higher words and just okay. Um, higher vibrational words, and tell him he can raise his vibrational frequency, or, just kind of figure out what your higher self is going to say. And just kind of do like a family circle and just and hug him and love him and just release all the contracts and just say you don't have to do this anymore. We got it from here. Okay. It's very simple. All right. I believe that if it's verbally spoken in the physical, a, a lot will shift in the house, the energies and the energetics and the there's like a huge system. Everything seems like it will shift. Yeah, like a reset. That's what I see. So it's really beautiful. Okay, thank you guys so much. I'm going to close up the space, and we are closing our beautiful space. Thank you guys so much for coming into this divine space and gathering as a divine family of light and just supporting each other. Thank you for being present here. We are going to be shifting the frequency and changing the frequency of our channel. So if you go to our community page, we're giving everyone um, we're giving everyone, the community vote to see what you feel like will resonate. I really love Utopia New Earth projects community, but no one has voted for that. So um, uh, I, I I was laughing a little bit because I was like, this is actually what I wanted to change it to. So we'll just see. I'm gonna see how I can kind of put everything together. Thank you. I would say followers, but we're soul family, soul agreement. So thank you guys so much. We are shifting a frequency. We have to. It just came through. There's a lot of frequencies that we have to shift. It was a beautiful, beautiful experience with Starseed Evolution United channel. Just connecting to starseed children, assisting them with their awakening. Now we're going to shift to the next elevation, the next expansion, the new templates. We really are going to bring in higher templates of connection to GodSource consciousness, crystalline consciousness, something really new. So that's what we decided, that in order for us to energetically shift matrices and paradigms, that we really do have to shift a huge frequency system. And we do have new channels, we have new groups, so everything will always be connected and raising vibrational frequencies. So you guys can go to our community page and you can vote. Everyone is always voting for Akasha Ra Azurite. So I think that I think it's beautiful. That was my first my first frequency that came through was Utopia New Earth System Projects Community, or just Utopia New Earth projects. Just seeing how I can open up something wider than something you know kind of limited. I don't know how to explain it. So just go in and just go ahead and vote, and then we'll be shifting from there. It seems like everything will be shifting. All of our groups will stay up for Starseed Evolution United channel. Um, we'll keep everything running. I do feel like we'll be changing the name of the website. Not really sure when though. To be honest with you, I'll probably just keep that up. Don't want to confuse too many. So it seems like this will probably be the shift, possibly. Not really sure. So just kind of tune in and just put your vote in of what you feel like resonates. So if the name changes, I think you guys will be able to find us. Yeah. You probably have to save us on a playlist or something. I haven't really looked too much into that, but most of the time, last time we shifted from Jupiter moons, I feel like everyone was still there with us. So I'm sending love to all of you. We do have lots of events coming up. You can come into our events and our Starseed Awakening webinar events. We have an 888 portal coming up. You can go to our website and you can purchase a ticket and come hang out with us. Too, as well, we have lots of events for the rest of the year. Sometimes they're shifting because I'm definitely going through lots of upgrades, and there's a lot of systems coming in right now. Lots of upgrades, back and forth systems, lots that I have to go out over. So sometimes the dates will shift. Too, we also have ANDARAs from Kauai, Hawaii, too, that are new up on the website. You can tune into those, see if they resonate with you too as well. And they're 25% off. And right now for the Galactic New Year and also the 8-8 portal, we have 70% off all of our courses and programs, also our Light Buddy packages, and 70% off our new ANDARA Earth Schooling, which is a quantum traveler school that we created. So you can always check that out. Those will be available um, until August 1st and then August 5th. So it's the promo code is 777 for 25% off for the Stargate. I'm sorry, 25% off for the Utopia New Earth shop is the promo code is Stargate. So I'll just put it up here. And I really, yeah, it's really funny when I have to remember all of this. So just kind of go in, check out our shop, check out our website, just see what resonates. There's so much available. We have free resources. You can sign up in our school and just have fun and expand. We love you guys very much. And I'll just put all the information below. And I hope everyone has a beautiful week too as well. Bye, everyone.